1.14
A brief guide to the generations. Generation X, born between 1965 and 1980, now in their 40s and 50s. Generation X created the Internet. When they were teenagers, mobile phones were enormous, and not many people had computers at home. They had to deal with big changes in technology, but this generation is adventurous and adaptable. They are not afraid of change. Now they use wearable technology to stay fit and healthy. Generation X believe in looking after themselves and staying young. Generation X grew up with both parents at work during the day. This is one of the reasons they are independent. Generation X are very sociable, but also hard-working. Even when they go out until late, they still get up for work. They're passionate about music. They invented punk, grunge, and techno. When they were teenagers, they listened to music on cassette and CD players. Generation Y, Millennials. Born between 1980 and 2000, now in their 20s and 30s. Generation Y, or Millennials, are the selfie generation, also known as Generation Me. Some people say they focus on themselves too much. They grew up with technology and they depend on their smartphones. They download and listen to music on their phones all the time. Generation Y have FOMO, or fear of missing out. They like to share experiences on social media, and they worry about being popular and having a good time. 53% prefer to spend money on an experience than a possession. Lots of Generation Ys went to university, but because of unemployment, they find it hard to get jobs that make them happy. Many of them live at home and depend on their parents. They get married later than Generation X. The average age for women is 27, and for men, it's 29. They would like to be more independent, but they can't afford to be. Generation Z, born between 1995 and now. Generation Z are good at multitasking. They can use several screens at the same time, and this is why they're called screenagers. They're fast thinkers, and when something doesn't happen quickly, they get impatient. Generation Z are the we generation. They don't think about themselves too much. Instead, they focus on global problems like terrorism and global warming. They're sociable and they enjoy connecting with friends on social media, but they can also feel very lonely. Generation Z love going to gigs or amusement parks. 80% prefer to spend time with their friends in person than on the phone or online. Generation Z believe in getting a good education, but they worry about university fees. This generation is ambitious and want to start their own businesses. Generation Z don't care about where you're from or the colour of your skin. Music is an essential part of their day.